All right, Capricorn, here we go. Soulmate energies for May 2023 for the sign of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, all these readings are timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, and it's very true of a soulmate cycle. Some people come in later. It's like a bus route. People get on and off, etc., etc. So, that said, I've got a pre-shuffle here. Before I hit the record button, I asked the universe to give me the soulmate cycle for Capricorn. Surface energy, May of 2023. I feel like it's deja vu. I feel like we've talked about this in the weekly readings a couple of times, right? When I get to the Capricorn portion, I've got the Ace of Wands crossed by the Sun, Judgment, the Lovers, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a conversation that was supposed to happen that didn't happen, and the universe doing a bit of a course correction on the road of destiny, if you will, and it's about to happen. It looks like the energy is there for a conversation with someone who you make very happy. I'm not sure they make you happy, or did, but they might. But the energy is right for the conversation to happen, at least on the surface. And it could, it's up to you, Ace of Wands, it can blow out in the wind. But somebody wants a second chance here. It is a deep soulmate, and it could lead to Ten of Pentacles. If you want it to. You know, it's up to you. We see that a lot in this cycle right now here in May. But every sign angle has been a bit of a snowflake. They've been just a little bit different. It's a different slice of a same pie. It's a cherry pie, but just like with any pie, nobody's perfect at slicing it. Some are smaller than others, some are different, some are mangled, not cut right. You know, it is what it is. Let's see. This conversation was supposed to happen already. But it may have, but it didn't go well. I don't know. But it's definitely within the energy slotted to happen. A second time around, it's coming back around. Everything is cycles. It happens. Let's go. This first card out is before the cut. So why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here, Capricorn? Huh? Three Wands. Yeah, it's about to happen. There's a conversation. Something's about to happen. Your ship. He's looking out at ships. And in this case, this is that your ship is about to come in energy. Okay. All right. Well, what comes after the cut? Yeah, the cut card should back up the pre-shuffle or talk about it. They do so far. Yeah. The Hangman. Something that's been hanging. You've been waiting for that ship a long time. Right? It was supposed to happen, but it didn't. He got there, that Three of Wands guy got there and he missed the boat. Well, the boat missed him. Well, it's coming back around. All right, what's been hanging is about to come in. It's an energy that's been hanging around. Not to take it literally, but it kind of is. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. Let's pull a reading. Give me the energies of Capricorn, the angle of Capricorn, soulmate energies for May of 2023, universe. Let's do it. Let's go. Give me a reading. Overall energy of everything. It's going to fall on the table. I haven't looked yet. It's the Two of Cups, two soulmates coming together. Look, I'm not playing with you. I don't make this shit up. I'm a genuine freak, and I say that with absolute love. I do. I love myself. It's fine. I don't need therapy. I read the energy. Yeah, it's here. There's a conversation that's set to happen. It should have already happened, though. What's under the... Yeah, it didn't. Something that didn't happen, Four of Swords, is about to happen. It's been hanging around. It's been sleepy energy around you. Okay. All right. Let's go. And our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. This is the message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. This is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. Let's go. It seems pretty cut and dry so far. All right. Energy around the connection. Six of Pentacles. There's a conversation about to happen. How are they behaving in the 3D? Somebody's about to give. There's about to be some giving here. It's been hanging around. 3D. How are they behaving in their 3D life? The King of Wands. A little bit of Burger King. A little bit on their terms. They're doing it for them. It could be for selfish reasons. We've been talking about that in some of the all signs readings lately. Right? A little bit. They're behaving like the King of Wands, like they're the shit. You should be thrilled to hear from me. Oh, really? Yeah? Yeah. But, you know, they want it their way. The old Burger King slogan. But just like at Burger King, I have yet to get a Whopper my way. I order no pickle, no mayo. All the time. Usually they forget the pickle, but they put the mayo on. You know, it is what it is. Okay. Soul energy. Bookending this Six of Pentacles. The Empress. Yep. Their feminine energy is up. Somebody feels like they can do it. Somebody's feeling this connection. And here it is again. Energy flows from here to here. Right? Shh. These two never gonna bang. Empress never gonna bang this one. Over here, we've got the energy of the Empress on top of the King of Wands. I said this in another reading. I don't remember what sign it was, but our problem here is the King of Wands has fallen in love. That's our problem. And I know I wasn't using this deck for that reading, because you're my first reading using this deck, I think, in this fly through. That said, somebody here is in their feels. The conversation, and the universe probably doing that on purpose. Probably doing it on purpose because this conversation was supposed to happen. And whenever we toonses the driving cat off the road of destiny, the universe tries to correct it. And I've given countless examples of that, you know, over the time I've been here. It's just what happens. That's why these soulmate cycles, these runners keep coming back around. You know, lessons not learned are doomed to repeat. You were supposed to communicate. You come back around. Here's the opportunity again. It looks like they're going to take it this time, though. With 2 cups as our overall energy, 2 long-lost soulmates coming together. Message from the universe. Red with the 6 of Pentacles. Flew out of the deck on the floor. 7 of Pentacles. It's upright. It landed that way. Yeah. It's an escalation. It's an escalation. We go from the 6 to the 7. Yep. It's divine timing. It's backing up every word that just came out of my mouth about how it comes back around again. Opportunity energy is here. The Empress energy is up in this person to say how they feel. King of Wands is getting canceled out, although they still want it their way. Potential final outcome, red with the King of Wands. Yep, disappointing conversation. There's a conversation coming, but again, someone might disappoint you. Someone might. Mostly because they feel small next to you, and the King of Wands doesn't like to feel small. It's a very ego-based energy. But again, the King of Wands fell in love here. And that's hard for the King of Wands. That's hard. They fell hard. I know they're in love because their Empress is here. In the soul, they feel you. They feel this connection. I got 2 of Cups and the Empress. Fuck. I had a Lover's card and a Judgment card in the pre-shuffle. Yeah, this is some shit. It was supposed to happen. It didn't happen. So it comes. Everything is cycles. It comes back around again. Now we're in Empress energy with it, though. With this King of Wands. That said, though, it might disappoint. It might. We'll see. All right? Let's clarify with the light seer. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Let's go. Do it. Why? 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 Death card. Rebirth. Death, rebirth. They don't communicate. They're supposed to communicate. It comes back around again, there's a chance to communicate. They don't communicate, they're supposed to communicate. It comes back around again, there's a chance to communicate. You picking up the pattern here? That's the cycle. Energy is cycles. It's what it is, measured in hertz, right? 60 hertz, 60 cycles per second. 60 megahertz, 60 million cycles per second. Cycles per second. Yeah, somebody's coming to give. The energy is here. Okay, what's on top? It's a pretty cut and dry reading here, Capricorn, which is a relief after Sagittarius I had to go deep into some 11th dimension shit. The world. Yeah, that was at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up. Yeah. Cycles. I'm just talking about cycles. Why am I your second favorite energy reader? You understand that I'm just randomly pulling cards that back up energy I've already read. Literally back it up. This is about cycles. Coming around and around. I'm not going to repeat myself. Why is the world here? The 5 of Wands. Because somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do. Somebody dicked around. Alright? That's the way I'm going to interpret that energy. This is a card of inner conflict. They may still have some inner conflict. In fact, what might be disappointing is them showing up may cause a conflict. But either way, the cycle's here. The time is here again. Empress energy is up in their soul. The King of Wands is in love, doesn't like it, wants to have it their way. You end up talking to a page. But either way, it's divine timing. And all that means is the energy is right for something to happen. Everything is cycles. All right? This was a conversation that was supposed to happen. The whole reading has backed up my energy read. Big time. And literally, with the Two of Cups as the overall energy. Why is the King of Wands here? Among other things, like the cycle card coming out when I'm talking about cycles. Why is the King of Wands here? Tell me about the King of Wands. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I live next door to the King of Wands. Old raccoon eggs. Jesus Christ. All right. Why is the King of Wands here? Guy thought raccoons laid eggs. And I'm the bad guy for correcting him. Jesus. Good Lord. Why is the King of Wands? King of Wands, never wrong. Burger King, never wrong. Every time I say I ordered no pickle, no mayo, you gave me mayo. Oh, we couldn't possibly. So the girl got to look at the thing like I'm lying. Like I'm lying. Oh yeah, I'm making this shit up. Right? I'm handing in a burger with one bite taken out of it so that you can put your hands all over it and I might get another one. Fuck off. Seriously. King of Wands crossed by the Ace of Swords. There's just the King of Wands fell in love. There's a truth they can't deny. That truth comes from the higher dimension, the 5D here. One over to here. Empress energy on top of King of Wands. We might as well just lay the cards like that. Okay? But the King of Wands energy still remains. That's who they are. That's their core programming, right? Customer's always wrong. I mean, that's their core programming there. I can't be wrong. I'm the King of Wands. Just like my neighbor. I can't be wrong. No. Are you sure raccoons don't lay eggs? Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure, motherfucker. You know, I'm pretty fucking sure. They got fur, warm blood. Sounds like a mammal to me. Disappointing. Disappointing energy. What's on top? Seven of Wands. Yeah, they don't like it. He don't like being in love. He don't like these lovey-dovey feelings. Don't like it. Why is the Seven of Wands here? King of Wands. Come on. Why am I your second favorite energy? I swear at the next Terry Awards, I better win. Okay? Honestly, honest to God. This reading is weird. It's like, I'm usually pretty good. It's kind of a party trick of mine where I say things and then I randomly pull cards that back up what I say. I never expect it to happen this literally in front of thousands of people, though. I mean, come on. They're defensive toward this love flowing in, right? Because they're the King of Wands. Why are they defensive? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Because they're the fucking King of Wands. That's the way the King of Wands are. Just like my neighbor, who swears raccoons lay eggs. And even if he looks it up, and the encyclopedia says that raccoons don't lay eggs, he's still going to find, well, they have eggs inside. Okay, but that's not the same as laying them, is it, motherfucker? You know, honest to God. Empress. Give me the Empress here. So I can see why you might be disappointed. You're going to talk to a page. The net result of Empress, of the King of Wands falling in love, and Empress energy here, the net result between King of Wands and Empress is disappointing, right? Just like if the Empress actually banged a King of Wands, she'd wake up the next morning very disappointed in herself. What was I thinking? What was in that drink? You know, end of the day here. Why is the Empress here in their soul? I know why it's here. It's because of the energies of May. That's why. Read my May write-up on my calendar page at sltblog.com. I got to get a little theme sound that comes after that when I do it. Like I say sltblog.com and then it goes dun dun. Kind of like the Law and Order thing, you know. Anyway, Empress. Why is it here? Why? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they want it. Want it. Very attracted. Want something. Got to say something. It's a conversation that was supposed to happen. It didn't happen, and now there's a course correction. The universe makes a course correction on the path of destiny because it's supposed to happen. It is supposed to happen. I believe it. I feel it in here. It's coming out that way. It was. Or it happened and it was disappointing. Now it's going to happen again because it was disappointing. That's a layer of energy that's here. That might be for a few of you. But I got to play the crowd. For most of you, that this conversation didn't happen at all. What's on top? But if it did, I just explained. Three of Cups. Yep. The Empress opens up. The King of Wands does not. The Empress is high vibration. The King of Wands is not. The Empress admits when she's wrong. The King of Wands does not. Okay? It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. At the end of the day here, somebody here is from the soul wants to open up. But it gets cock-blocked a little bit along the way. And it gets kicked down from an Empress talking to you to a little Page of Swords, which is a big fucking dip. That's a big motherfucking drop. Why is the Three of Cups here? That's why. 5 Swords. Again, that's why it drops. Okay? Again, somebody was short-sighted. Somebody fucked up. This is, I fucked up upright. It's what it is. That's why they want to open up now. Because everything is cycles. Cycles. It comes around. They didn't do what they were supposed to do last time, so it comes around again. Energy, the universe is just energy. Energy tries to balance in nature. That's what it does. When it doesn't balance on the first pass, it makes a second pass. Doesn't balance on the second, it makes a third pass. It goes round and round and round and round. Eventually, though, on the Empress side, the DF side of this connection, they've been doing a lot of growing. They've been doing a lot of raising their vibration. Eventually, they move into a cycle all their own and out of this one. And this person here is going to be left pretty soon just caught in a loop. Right? Caught in a trap. Right? Like that. Round and round and round. All because they an asshole. Look, right there. Unbelievable. All right, 7 Pentacles. The universe want to tell us divine timing. It's time. It's harvest time. The cycle has come around again. The opportunity's open to open up. The Empress energy is refueled within them, but they still the King of Wands. It's still a Burger King. So you're still not going to get the Whopper your way, and you're going to be disappointed. On some level, talking to a page. The Page of Swords coming to talk to the Empress. You got to be kidding me. It's bad enough, the Empress and the King of Wands. Jesus Christ. But Page of Swords. Anyway, let's pull on this 7 of Pentacles. Let's see what the fickle old gal has to say. Might be a message for you. It's got to be more than just the cycle has come around. I get that. Divine timing. Yeah, I got you, universe. Give me something to tell these Capricorns. They're better than Popcorn, you know. I won't go to a movie theater that doesn't serve Capricorn. It's caused by the Fool. The time is right. The cycle, the environmental energy is to reach out, to say something, to start over. It's a 0 card in the Major Arcana. It never happened. For most of you, it was a conversation that never fucking happened. That's why it's the 0 card. What's on top? And if it did happen, it was disappointing. And so it has to happen again because energy didn't balance. And the universe is just energy. Energy in nature tries to balance. When it misses on the first pass, it comes around again and again. I already explained it. What's on top? Hierophant. Wow. It's destiny. It's written in the stars. It's fucking a powerful soulmate connection. It's read with the world. This cycle, this says it's going to keep coming around. I was just talking about the cycles, right? This is going to keep coming around for this person. Not necessarily for you. You raise your vibration. You put yourself in your own little cycle somewhere else. And probably with another soulmate. This person here, the King of Wands, it's a lonely life. The King of Wands, right? The player energy, if you will. It's a lonely. And at some point, you got to grow out of that. You know, I got plenty of friends from the past, from my 20s, that never grew the fuck up. I can't believe I run into them like farmers markets and shit because I got to get Flem the parrot. He got a specialized diet, right? He got to eat all the organic vegetables. So I go to the farmers market. Sometimes I run into people I haven't seen in a long time. And they're blown away. Wow, you've been married 20 years. Wow. Well, yeah, I've been married 20 years. We're doing blah, 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 blah. What are you up to? Oh, not much. Went out to the bar the other night with some friends. And we messed around. I met this chick. You know, it sounds like I'm talking to somebody who's 24 years old and I'm talking to a 48-year-old man. You know, that's what happens when the King of Wands doesn't grow up. Why is the Hierophant here? Destiny. Why am I your second fate? Honest to fucking God. I mean, this reading, every energy read I give is just getting backed up left and right. It's like the universe knows there's some doubters out there watching, and it's like, I'll just show them. Right? It's like a Vegas fucking card trick again. Like the overview, the monthly overview reading. It's a star. It's destiny. It keeps coming around. Every time they fuck up, it comes back around. Every time they fuck up, it comes back around. Every time the conversation doesn't happen, it comes back around. Round and round. Worry about yourself. Make sure you're in Empress energy, real Empress energy, not artificially put there by the universe like it is for them. Make sure you're in that energy and you'll attract something else. But you got a conversation. The universe is hell-bent on this conversation happening. Let's talk about the Page of Swords. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Somebody never, Peter Pan here, never grew up out of the King of Wands. Fucking hell. Jesus. Unreal. Why is the Page of Swords here? Fool was crossing here. Remember it? Yeah, there it is again. This is all, it's just the universe is telling me it's all destiny here. Destiny. Destiny. You're my density, Lorraine. Right? Like from fucking Back to the Future. There it is. Fool. It's happening. Time is now. Fine. We got to. It never happened. It either didn't happen or it didn't happen the way it was supposed to, and it didn't balance right. So it comes back around. That's why you run into people, you know. That's why you run into people all the time. If something's left unbalanced, you have a fight with somebody, anybody. I'm not even talking about your runner, right? You will run into that person again. The universe will facilitate some way to fix it. You don't have to do anything. These days with the internet, they'll probably find you online. Or like me, unfortunately, at a fucking farmer's market. When I'm trying to buy vegetables for a nice little parrot, you know, that's all I'm trying to do. I want to talk about my life with somebody I haven't seen in 25 fucking years. Honestly, what's on top? Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love here. You'd never know it talking to the page. The universe wants you to know, even though you're talking to a page, there's the most love I can pull from the deck. It's the Queen of Cups. Read between the lines of this conversation and you'll be a little less a dissatisfied customer. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Seven of Cups. It's confusing. Why'd you throw me I'm basically asking the universe, why'd you throw me the Queen of Cups on top of the Page of Swords? I kind of explained it, but I want to know why specifically it chose that card, the most love I could pull from the deck. Well, I know they love you because the Empress energy represents that. The King of Wands fell in love, and they don't like it. This energy doesn't like that. None of those old friends I run into at the farmer's market like to hear that I got a life, because they didn't, right? And because they stayed the King of Wands. They're still doing the same shit over and over again that we used to do. Yeah, but we were kids, man. You know, you're pushing 50, bro. You know, what the fuck? Why'd you throw me this? Because the universe wants you to know, if you don't read between the lines, right, and see through this and know that this love is here, this will be a very confusing conversation for you. You're in charge here. I said that about the Ace of Wands and the pre-shuffle, and I will continue to say it here. You're in charge. It's up to you what you do with this. But at the end of the day, this person, this is red with the Seven of Cups is red with the King of Wands also. This person's confused. These people are always full of shit. Why? I don't tell you stories or make jokes in these readings. That isn't part of the energy. That's how I read energy. All these people I run into from the past that didn't get a life, that stayed the King of Wands, they all say how happy they are. Oh, man, it's cool. I'm glad you got married. That wasn't for me, though. You know? Oh, it's not for you, is it? Right? They're so full of shit. They all wish they'd picked the red one. Right? They all fucking wish they did that. I read that energy right off the top. It's a defense mechanism. It wasn't for me, man. You know, I wanted to keep drinking every night and throwing up in the morning. That was my life. Yeah, forget the house and the, you know, and the retirement accounts and someone next to you who actually loves you. Yeah, forget that. Yeah, it's the puking in the morning. That's where it's at. It's like they half expect me to turn around and say back to them, yeah, man, I wish I'd have stayed throwing up in the morning. I know. I miss it. You know. At the end of the day, this person here is just confused. The King of Wands fell in love. And that's tough for them. This came up for another sign. Find it. It's in the title. Watch it. Okay? I don't know what sign it is. But in the title, I wrote the King of Wands fell in love, and that's the problem. Something like that. It's not the same energy. It's not the same reading, but something I say in that reading might help you. Okay? Might help you. All right? So, know. The universe wants you to know that there's a lot of love here. Somebody here just convinced that, you know, the King of Wands, exactly what I just described. Got themselves kind of convinced that, well, I want to have it my way, you know. I'm throwing up in the morning. That was for me, you know. Yeah, fuck you. What the life that's really for them is the red one here. And it's crystal clear on that card. The red one, the love, the red. Yeah, they would much rather open up fully. They just can't. Okay? And that's fucking disappointing on some level. And what'll probably happen is depending on what you do with this, it may not balance the energy again. Or it might just balance it for you. If this is good enough for you just to get some closure, then you are balanced. You're out of it at that point. You're moved into another cycle all your own, attracting new soulmates. This person here will be caught in this loop. And you'll run into them at a farmer's market in 25 years and they'll say, yeah, glad I loved you, but I'm glad I didn't pick you. You know, I'm fine in my unhappy life. You know, fuck that. At that point, just think to yourself, fuck you, because they're full of shit. All right? Let's see where we go here. It's up to you what you do with it, though. There is a lot of love here. If you can get them to open up, which is what their soul wants to do, you'll be fine. Okay? You'll be fine. If not, keep walking. That's my advice. Do what you want to do. Even Flem the Parrot agrees, and he a Pisces, you know. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. I'm getting to Pisces. I got to go Aquarius next. We got to go in order. It's not my fault you were born Pisces. All right. Here we go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else does the universe want to tell you? Hermit. Hangman. King of Swords. 6 of Swords, crossing the Hangman, base energy. These are red, center, left, right. I'm just going to paraphrase it, right? Know who you are. Know what you want. Know your truth, okay? Own it. Be who you are. Your soul is alive and kicking, all right? Own your truth. If it's not for you, if the Page of Swords isn't enough for you, even if there's love there, move it along, okay? Don't let anybody put your life on pause. That's low vibrational people do that. Nothing. Don't let anything or anyone put your life on pause. It doesn't happen. No matter what. I don't care if the doctor says you're going to die in a month. You've got some stage 9 something or other. I don't fucking care. Shouldn't put your life on pause. All right? If I find out I only got a month left, well, then I better get to stepping. Right? Find something to do. Do all the stuff I always wanted to do. I got a month. Tick-tock. That kind of thing. You ain't got time, as the great Mr. T once said back in the 80s, you ain't got time for no jibber-jabber. There is a lot of love here, but it's up to you what you do with it. Your soul is awake. You guys are higher. The universe wants to tell you, you're the Hermit and the King of Swords. That's me. That's how I come up in readings when people who know what they're doing pull cards on me. This is me. This whole reading here is saying, listen to me. Don't let anybody hang you up. Right? But your soul's awake too. If you know your truth, right? I let people fail. I give people a chance to fail. The King of Swords aspect of me does that. I give people a chance to fail. But after that, I just shut them down. If they fail, they fail. You know, the moment someone at the farmer's market I haven't seen in 25 years starts telling me how happy they are still puking in the morning, I say fuck off in my head. And I shut them out. At that point, I'm off in la-la land thinking about something else and they're still yammering background noise. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope this conversation happens this time. If not, it'll come back around for them. Whether or not it happens, just know your truth. Just keep raising your vibration. You're probably, for a good number of you, this is indicating as well that you're out of this at this point. At this point, you're so far higher vibration above this person, it's ridiculous. Right? You could buy a Burger King. Never mind, eat it one. In vibration speak, anyway. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.